Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, the 19th. Yeah, Wednesday the 19th. I'm pretty sure I got that right. I know I normally struggle with stuff like that, but I have to go to Brighton this morning and sort a few things out, so I thought I'd just run the Tiger and have a nice little trip to Brighton. So we're just leaving Lewes now. Just had to drop some parcels off at the sorting office, but now we're in the wrong lane. See if we can get in the right lane. Yeah, that'll do. A little bit naughty really, but needs must when you get in the wrong lane. This is the Coolfowl tunnel. I always call it the cauliflower tunnel because it's easier, but it's actually Coolfowl, something like that. And main river on the right to us now. Time is 12 minutes past 8, and we should be in Brighton by 10 to 9, something like that. Well, I've got to be down there by 9:15, so I've got plenty of time. Certainly no rush. The river that runs past Harvey's Brewery and all that is there to the right, which we're going to go across in a minute. Traffic here is always a nightmare first thing in the mornings, especially this time of the day. Stay out of this rut. There's a horrible rut here. Let the lunatics go. Weather's overcast but dry, and apparently that's what it's going to stay today, so that's great. Good news. Now we'll just do a nice little run down of Brighton and have a look along the seafront probably. Now we're in the old part of Hove, just down from Brighton Hove Station. Goldstone Villas and this area of Hove, which is really nice. As you can see, there's some lovely houses here, but a lot of them have been left to deplete a little bit, although there seems to be a fair bit of work going on a lot of them now. So that church there, that's absolutely beautiful. And that is one very, very big church. Look how far back it goes here. Wow. I think the magistrates' courts are here somewhere. The next road, I can't remember. No, I think they're in the next road down. The synagogue there. I didn't even know that was there. Yeah, a fair amount of building work going on. The old Palmyra pub, that's never changed its name. That was the Palmyra when I knew it back in the 70s. This 20 mile an hour is very hard to keep hold of. Not easy. Right, well now having stopped for some breakfast, full English in a nice little cafe, we're going to make our way down to the seafront and along through Hove and Portslade, and go and visit the Turkish barber. I try and get down to the Turkish barber when I can when I'm down here, because very relaxing, half hour, 45 minutes, actually it's nearly an hour, but you might think, why does it take an hour to have your hair cut, especially me when I haven't got hardly any hair anyway. But the answer to that is very simple. They do a shave and they do your ears, and they really pamper you. So it's well worth the visit. There's the Magistrates Court. When I said to you it was in the next road down, that's it there, straight in front of you to the right. Other side of the traffic lights on the right there. That's Hove Magistrates. And we're going to take a left down Holland Road to the seafront, because the seafront's much nicer. And there's the jolly old sea. Looks a bit choppy today. In the distance there's the 360 tower, owned by British Airways. It's down at the moment. And the cycle lane, nice to see there's nothing in it as usual. All that money. I don't know how regularly it does get used, but every time I come along here there's nothing in it. windy today. Quite windy down here. Like the travellers have moved in. Either that or it's a new caravan park. Coming up in a minute is the King Alfred, which is a saltwater swimming pool. Or always used to be. I've been there for 35-40 years probably. But it's that building there, King Alfred Leisure Centre. Fortunately never changed its name. Heading towards Hove Lagoon now. Just speed cameras down here. There's one in the middle of the road somewhere. Coming up here on the right, and it is our way. Hove Lagoon. Hove Lagoon Cafe in there. Been there for donkey's years. And they used to have little pedal boats on here. Now they use it for, I don't know, it looks like windsailing or surfboarding or something like that. Windsurfing or sailboard. Oh, there's the pedal boats. You can just see them. Yeah, the Swan. So, they still got the pedal boats, which is nice. But one time it used to be all pedal boats, one big pond, before they cut it in half, or 2/3 and a third. The Gather Inn there on the left actually is the Ada. Another pub that changed its name. Oh dear. Coming up to Portslade docks on the left, where they unload all the timber and cargo from foreign ships, steel and timber. You see all the warehouses there. We're going to turn right into Boundary Road, where hopefully my Turkish barber will be open. All we've got to do is find a space to park. And that could be a nightmare. I'll get in on there, I think. Yeah, that'll do me. I don't know if this is going to work, because it depends on how high the thing is. Yeah, it might be alright. Okay. Nicely parked, and there's my Turkish barber. Well, I've just finished with the Turkish barber, popped round and seen a friend of mine, and now we're going to head back. For some reason, I've lost the audio on the camera from this point. I don't know why. Maybe the plug slightly came out or something, but I didn't notice, so I'm going to have to do a voiceover to bring you up to speed on this one. And just basically leaving Portslade now and heading back to Lewes. We're coming we're in Church Road at the moment, turning right into Boundary Road, and then up across the railway lines by Portslade Station. That's a nice old building there on the right. The old bank, I think that used to be a Barclays. Pretty sure that was a Barclays, or it might have been a NatWest. Not sure. Can't remember. God, dear. Long time ago. What a lovely building that is. They've really done that up well. We're just waiting for these lights to change, and then we can get underway. So now we're heading up towards Hangleton. You got Hangleton here on the left-hand side that goes all the way to the top till it meets the A27. And years ago, I had an auntie and uncle that lived up here at Hangleton, and my cousin Janice, my sister, was very friendly with her and still in touch, I think. Well, I know she is. Yeah, still in touch. Janice eventually moved to Ireland, and she's in Ireland. It's the old Grenadier pub, still the same name as it always was. But yeah, you can turn left here and go up into the estate. And yeah, they used to live up there. And as I say, my sister spent a lot of time with my cousin during the early days. And still keeps in touch. In fact, she's the only one in the family that does keep in touch with them. So that's good, really. So thank you for that, Mandy, because no doubt you'll be watching this later. And it's nice to see that somebody in the family keeps touch. I don't. I'm very bad at things like that. So now we'll head up here and past the traffic lights, and then on to King George the 6th Avenue. Well, I've been down there, up and down that a few times over the years, I can tell you. And many moons ago, back in my 20s, actually before that, probably in my late teens, when I was about 18 or 19, I used to drive my dad to the Brighton and Hove Stadium dog track when we lived at Warninglid. I used to drive him down here, and of course to get to that you have to come down this, which is where we are now, exactly on the King George VI. Brighton and Hove Ground Stadium was over there to the right from the bottom of that hill. But thankfully this hasn't changed at all over the years. I think they probably widened it a little bit. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it never used to be 3 lanes. It used to be 2 lanes, but actually they probably didn't widen it. They probably just added another lane because it was quite wide at the time. So then you come up to the roundabout top of Dyke Road, and we're going to do a left here. Dyke Road is off to the right, and then we're going to do a right down the 27. If we were to carry on, not that one, that's the A27 turn off, but if we were to carry on here, this next roundabout, that would take you to the Devil's Dyke. And there's a big pub up there called the Devil's Dyke Inn, which an old friend of mine, Francis Maynard, had for many years. And a lovely spot. They do a lot of hang gliding and stuff like that from up there. And the views are just out of this world, but on a windy day it's very cold, very cold. Not good at all. So now we're going to go down the 27 and make our way back to Lewes. So can I just say thank you to everybody for watching this. I hope you found it a little bit interesting. It's only a short one today. And if you hit the subscribe button and then the notification bell, you will be notified every time that I upload a different video. As I say, I'm going to try and get over to Kent in the next couple of weeks with my friend Roy, and see if we can do a little bit of riding over there.